Hi again, hockey fans. Ben Holden here on CCHA.com, and welcome to our maiden voyage of CCHA Now, our weekly recap and preview show we'll have for you the rest of the season each and every week right here on CCHA.com. We'll drop the puck every week. Well, we'll start with highlights and a look back at some of the key games from the week that was, and we'll start with a game that was played on New Year's Eve at the Compton Family Ice Arena in South Bend, a game that saw Notre Dame beat Boston University 5-2, and it was highlighted by 2 goals from super sniper Anders Lee.
The game's first goal. Jim Costello drops it at the point. Anders Lee is shot at a goal! A power play tally for Anders Lee ties the game at 1. B was answered with a couple of big hits. Mayday shot, the rebound, and Anders Lee gives the Irish a 4-1 lead. On the power play now, Billy Mayday tucks it in for a power play goal.
So a big win for Jeff Jackson and the Irish as they continue to play some strong hockey, looking for a big second half from them as well. Elsewhere around the CCHA last week, Bowling Green traveled up to Bemidji up on the Iron Range. And the Falcons, well, they got off to a good start, but ended up losing this game by a score of 2-1. Here's a look back at some of the highlights from that one.
Carpenter still has it out in front with a shot to Salvo. Rebound! They score. Rebound kicked right to Bryce Williamson. Power play goal. I told you this. Hits traffic. Elo has it. Elo off to the races. David Bohm. 2 seconds left in the period. Shoots! Scores! What a pass and what a shot! 1 second left. Bohm and the Beavers lead 2-1.
Well, we'll stay in the state of Minnesota, where Andy Murray's Western Michigan Broncos, still ranked in the top 10, last week traveled to take on St. Cloud State. St. Cloud won the first game in the series on Thursday night 4-2, but on Friday, Chase Ballasine, the Broncos, came back with a 2-1 overtime win. Here's a look back at the action from that one.
Down the rail, takes a quick shot, rebound, score! Tennyson coming in on the back door, got the rebound and buries it. And the Broncos do what the Huskies couldn't. No shootouts here in this league anyways. They do in the Central Collegiate Hockey Association, but not here in the WCHA. Now Browning across the line, puts it in front, and they score! Chase Ballasine ends it in the first minute of overtime, and Western Michigan wins it 2-1.
Bob Daniels and the Ferris State Bulldogs packed it up, and they headed out east of Vermont to take on the Catamounts. And the Bulldogs scoring a couple goals in a 4-2 loss. A tough trip for Ferris State, but nevertheless, here's a look back at some of the highlights from that 4-2 game against Vermont.
Pass into the slot, shot, they score! Ferris State will have a 5-on-3 once they touch up. Denis, right circle, slap shot, save made. Here's Denis again, another slapper left hand. Johnson on the rebound, Bulldogs score!
And of course, the Great Lakes Invitational, last but not least, another great tournament down at Joe Louis Arena. It saw Michigan State beat Michigan Tech in the semis, and then Michigan took care of Boston College in the other semifinal. That set the stage for the latest chapter in the great rivalry between Michigan and Michigan State. It was ended in overtime by defenseman Kevin Clare.
Oh, they score! That was Sorensen. Now 53 seconds left. They feed on it for the score! Kevin Lynch has tied the game. It's 2-2. Hayes in front, save! Oh, what a dandy of a save by Hunwick, a game-saving save. Now Lee Maupay trying to get past this. Barney does. He walks right in front. They score! Wolverines winning overtime.
Yeah, I think it's huge. We worked hard coming back from the break, so continue to work hard and build off these couple of wins here, and I think we'll be fine.
Well, our guys down there at the Joe to get defenseman Kevin Clare. He was honored this week as the Defensive Player of the Week in the CCHA. Right now, we'll throw to our own Jeff Sell, who has a look at all the CCHA Players of the Week here on CCHA Now.
This week's post-game Offensive Player of the Week goes to Michigan forward Luke Moffitt, who had a goal and 2 assists this past weekend in the GLI to help the Wolverines en route to their 2nd straight title. The Gladiator Defenseman of the Week belongs to sophomore defenseman Kevin Clare of the Wolverines, whose goal in the championship game in the GLI earns him the tournament's most valuable player. The CCHA Goaltender of the Week belongs to Michigan State goalie Drew Palmisano, who stopped a total of 90 shots this past weekend in the Great Lakes Invitational. And lastly, the Gong Show Rookie of the Week in the CCHA belongs to Ohio State freshman Nick Otto, who netted a goal and an assist for the Buckeyes en route to a 4-2 victory this past weekend over Robert Morris. For CCHA Now, I'm Jeff Sell. Now back to you, Ben.
Well, thanks, Jeff. And as we'll do each and every week here on CCHA Now, we'll take a look at some of the great out-of-your-seat, edge-of-your-seat moments, our Plays of the Week segment. And this week, we'll start going back to the game in St. Cloud State that had Chase Balassi and Western Michigan winning 2-1 in overtime. Dennis Brown brought the puck up the left side. A great feed for the slick skating defenseman Brown, and Balassi was able to knock it in. That is our number 3 play of the week. In the Notre Dame game, Jeff Costello, a hard-working forward, got the job done on a terrific play right on the top of the paint between the legs, and he beat Kieran Milan, the BU goaltender, for our number 2 play of the week. And we go back to Joe Louis Arena, our number 1 play of the week. Lee Maffey, a great backdoor pass across to Kevin Clare for the overtime winner, and Michigan won its 15th Great Lakes Invitational Tournament. Those are our plays of the week here on CCHA Now. Want to remind you that Hockey Day in Michigan is coming up next month. That's on February the 18th. Make sure you stay tuned and check in with CCHA.com each and every day for news and updates there involving the Hockey Day in Michigan. 2 great games that day. It'll be Northern Michigan at Michigan at 5:05 on Fox Sports Detroit, and then it'll be Michigan State and Alaska from Munn Ice Arena at 8:05 coming up on the 18th on Hockey Day in Michigan. Well, our CCHA alumni shout-out this week goes to former Ferris State Bulldog forward Chris Kunitz, who has really developed into a terrific NHL player, a top 6 guy, and over his last 5 games as of Tuesday this week had been averaging a point a game with 2 goals and 3 assists. That's our CCHA shout-out this week here on CCHA Now. My name is Ben Holden. Thanks for watching. We'll do it again next week with our second installment of CCHA Now. Until then, enjoy the games, and we'll see you back here next week for more action around the CCHA.